Hello guys, this is HK and welcome to my... Guess what? I have gotten two robot Damashis in the recent month or two. The first one, the Guren Nishiki, and the second, the Lancelot. In both were from the series called Geass, and the Guren was piloted by Karen Kosuki and the Lancelot by Kururuki Susaku. That's right. And this particular nightmare frame was it was a limited release, but after some months they decided to give it just so everyone can have a taste of their improved nightmare frame, Robot Damashii. So let's take a look. To demonstrate the inferiority, or which one I would really prefer or suggest or recommend based on the size, this one, the Lancelot, has just a load more accessories compared to the Guren. But I think the main feature of this nightmare frame is mainly the radiation arm and just the overall improvement on its posability and solidness. That's making it very appealing in my opinion. Let's look at the contents, and obviously the main figure took up most of the space. You have the cockpit, you have the very interesting kunai looking knife, got some more manipulators. That one is kind of like a command gesture. The other one is for holding of the knife, and another the left hand closed, and the slash Hawken. There's also a brief instructional guide as to how you put on the items aforementioned. There's also a promotion about the PSP game, which I tried for a couple of rounds, but the controls were a bit stiff. That's what I thought. And let's try out the figure. So although I'm not going to review both of them at once, I just want to show how well the articulation department had improved over the previous nightmare frames. And in terms of aesthetics, I think they got it spot on. They got that anime style right on, and the color wise it is pretty darn sharp just from the factory. And it does have well, the claw looks really good, the metallic color. And you can see the Guren has a slightly glossy red on the main body parts. And the little things really add on to this nightmare frame release, and it looks pretty darn good. Just like the Set-10, basically the final version of Guren, it has a lot of sharp parts, such as the edge here, the wee fin color, and there's also a lot of moving parts, so you may want to be careful. So let's look at the head. It does have double joint, and it's on a ball joint, so it can move about freely. Oh, even here. Move back. The arms are on ball joint. It can swing maybe that much outwards. Can rotate at the shoulder, no problem. Even has a joint here that you can twist. That's a decent. Is that decent? Yeah, I guess so. Band on the arm. Has a ball jointed hand. On the torso. Let me see here. Has a pack on the top here. And there's another one here, just like most of the Gunpla models. Can move about freely as it wants to. The waist has decent movement. Let's look at the radiation arm quickly. Can go outwards. Rotate at the shoulder. The neat thing about this arm is that it can extend almost twice its length and give the opponents a surprise, and boom, you're dead. Has very decent color apps. Can bend flat as such. And each finger is individually articulated. Nice. Also has a little bit gimmicky wire running underneath the arm. And it adds that little detail there. So let's look at the legs. Has additional movement up here. Rotation. It's slightly limited to this detachable belt. Hang on. But it's alright. Does a pretty decent band here also. The feet has a really funny mechanism, but it's on a ball joint. And you can move it up. The back toe-ish, or these two really helps when it's just standing on its own, so you can move them freely. And don't forget the rollers. I call them rollers. But this nightmare frame, you really don't need any action stand to make it stand, which is a big thumbs up from me. So here I just replicated this pose, and I dare say that it's almost there. But if you do have a Guren, do try this pose. I mean the balance on the weight on the right arm especially, it can tilt this model on to the side, which is a very good achievement, I guess. Well, this reminds me of Karen, and she always says, at this range you're dead. The neat thing about this nightmare frame is that it works. The backpack slide works with other flight packs. Let me see. Didn't fit then. So it does work with your later versions. So you can turn to flight mode, whatever you like. But the downside is, I don't know why this hatch doesn't open. It's basically shut compared to the Saturn's openable hatch. Let me show you here. Actually it opens. This is actually pretty funky, because I'm trying to show the last gimmick that the Guren has, the slash Hawken. Already the Lancelot had to deploy its rollers just to stabilize itself. But Yeah, anyway, maybe I'll look at Lancelot later on. I hope you have enjoyed this Damashii video. See you guys next time. So 2 radiation arms is always better than 1.